Former State Historic Preservation Officer Lynda Aguon back in the Superior Court of Guam Thursday in a years-long fight against her controversial termination. Her attorney Mike Phillips tells us she just wants her job back.
As a result of the government not reinstating her, she brought the case to court, and the court initially ruled in her favor, and she's not been reinstated yet, so that's pretty much why we're here.
Parties were prepared to give arguments today to Judge John Terlaje, but the evidentiary hearing was delayed.
The judge decided that he would let us know in the very near future whether one is needed, and if so, what we can expect. So it actually didn't go forward this morning.
As KUAM reported, Aguon was fired in 2019 by then Parks and Recreation Director Richard Ibanez for alleged insubordination, improper use of a government vehicle, and creating a hostile work environment. It was her very first adverse action in 2 decades, serving as SHPO. She argued then the termination was in retaliation for filing a grievance against him.
Her termination, I think in her eyes, was extremely suspect, and she's fought it and has prevailed.
She won an appeal at the Civil Service Commission and was reinstated after commissioners couldn't obtain the 4 votes needed to maintain her termination. But Parks and Rec appealed the CSC's judgment in 2020, bringing the case to the Superior Court. Deputy Attorney General Graham Botha represents the GovGuam agency.
At this time, we just respect that the judge will issue a decision taking note of all the arguments that have been made in the case before.
And although Aguon got her job back, she was forced to retire soon after. She did not receive back pay and was apparently ostracized at Parks and Rec.
We're pretty much waiting, I think, for a decision from the court with regard to what will happen next. And then number 2, obviously we're hopeful that there could even be a settlement with the Attorney General's office that I think would be appropriate.
Phillips adding Aguon hopes the nearly 5-year-long case comes to a resolution soon. Meantime, parties will be called back to court on April 11th. Matsuki Hirayama, KUAM News.